Say it with me, everybody. Back straight, tits out. All right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a manga cover review of the Soul Eater, the perfect edition. So, if you have watched one of my previous videos, I have talked about how I got into Fire Force, which is by the same mangaka. I, however, did not realize just how connected and important Fire Force and Soul Eater are, because they're, done by the same creator. On every single volume of Fire Force, somewhere on here, it says, from the creator of Soul Eater, which I always just thought was a way of saying that, like, hey, this creator has also created this. Because with Fairy Tail, it says from the creator of Rave Master, which I just thought that those, it's just them advertising another one of the creator's works. I did not know just how connected they were. And I'm not going to spoil anything for the anime only people, but if you have read the manga, you know what I'm talking about. And if you are anime only, look forward to the next, I would say, at least 2 seasons of where the anime should be. I do believe that where the anime ended off would at least give us 2 more seasons of anime coming up for Fire Force. So hopefully that is what happens, but look forward to that. And I have heard talks of a Soul Eater anime remake. Because from what I understand, just to clarify, I have not read Soul Eater. I have read the first volume. I check, usually whenever I get a new series, I at least read the first volume to just, familiarize myself with it a little bit. So I have read the first volume, and what it said on Amazon, but I couldn't find it anywhere on any of these books, was that it says it's roughly a volume and a half of the original paperback manga set. So I'm not entirely sure how many there is going to be, but on Amazon they have releasing through the rest of this year with the cover revealed of upwards, I think, of volume 16. And I'm guessing, because that's getting pretty close to the end of the chapters, the amount of chapters, I would say that there are going to be 17, maybe 18 volumes altogether. But again, I'm not entirely sure. These are fantastic books, not just the content, because, I've only read the first volume, but they're hardcover, they're fully colored on the hardcover, not every, it's black and white in the manga, but they do have, really nice color spreads, much like a number of different anime or manga. But anyway, here's volume 1, and what do they say these go for? $22.99. That's a decent price for one of these. I, however, get these on Amazon for like $15, $16 a volume. So you can find them cheaper than the list price. But even so, $23 for one of these, not that bad, considering the quality. And like the page quality is super nice. Like, I don't know if you can hear it, but very nice quality. I don't know if it's just me that gets into that, but like very little bleed through or see through. Even putting it through a light, I can barely see through to the next page. Very good quality stuff here. So here's volume 1, and I liked all of the covers. It's just a very simplistic. I know that I say that I like continuing spine art, but also simplistic spine art is also very, very nice and appreciated, because you don't want something too distracting, because then it distracts. Duh. So anyway, here's volume 1. I'm going to speed this up a little bit, because there's not a whole lot to these individual volumes on the covers. It's just the cover, the side, and then the back usually has a smaller version of what is on the cover. So, here's volume 2. Volume 13 just came out. I just did an unboxing with the newest one, volume 3. This volume 13 came out, I think, a month or so ago. It's February now, so it came out in January or maybe December of last year. I'm not too sure. Volume 4. As somebody who has read Fire Force but not Soul Eater, I'm looking forward to... I've been spoiled on a couple of things And I'm not going to say them here because I'm not going to spoil anybody else who has not seen or read Soul Eater yet. But I'm excited to see just how much inspiration was drawn from this that made it into Fire Force, because I absolutely loved Fire Force. I thought it was one of those ones that was like, this could have gone underneath my radar the rest of my life had I not stumbled onto it by accident. And am I ever so glad that I stumbled onto it by accident, because it turned out to be one of my current favorite manga. The anime is really good too, especially the sound design for Fire Force. I don't know why I'm talking so much about Fire Force while I'm doing a video about Soul Eater, but I should be talking about all of this in my Fire Force video, which will be coming out very soon. But for the most part, these are just, it's just to collect it in a modern hardcover way. It's very, like, I mean, the covers are very simplistic. It's very character oriented. Each cover so far has been a character or a set of characters, and that's it. And I like that because it doesn't really spoil what happens in the series. Like, a lot of manga covers are just a collaboration of what happens in that manga, like in that specific volume, and I don't like that. It's much like with anime openings, when they spoil the entire season we're about to watch in the opening. I'm sorry, I want to watch that as it comes out in the episode, not in the first episode opening where it's spoiled. Okay, if you don't know, then it's not gonna be that big of a deal. But if you know what's coming, and it's just so upsetting. It's so upsetting. They do that a lot in Black Clover, and I hated it because I got into the anime of Black Clover before I got into the manga, so I got spoiled on a lot of things I didn't know I was being spoiled on. This is the 13th volume. We're at the end of this manga set, and we're at the end of this video as well. This is volume 13, just came out recently. Volume 14 is set to come out in a few months, and then 15 a few months after that, and then 16 a few months after that, and then whatever else comes out, there should only be, like I said, 16, 17, 18 tops is how many this series is going to take. Because I believe the original manga set was like 27 volumes or something like that. So to wrap them up, if they're each a volume and a half, should be around 18 volumes. We'll just say that as a nice little safety net, maybe. But I could be wrong. I'm wrong on a lot of things. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the flippity flip. I'll catch you on the flip flop. All right, bye.